here we have a quadratic equation, and we are told to solve for x. And this quadratic equation is in standard form, meaning right over here we've got a, right over here we've got b, and right over here all of this is going to be c. And it's in standard form because we have ax squared plus bx, and in this case minus c equals 0. And we're going to solve this using the quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 ac, so multiplied by a and by c, all divided by 2a. Alright, so now that we have the formula, let's input these values into the formula and solve for x. X equals negative b. Negative b would be negative 10 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is just going to be 10 squared. 10 squared, which, I mean, we can simplify this already. 10 squared is going to be 100. We already know that. So write in 100 minus 4 times a and times c. So times a is 2, and times c. C is going to be negative 320.72. So I'm going to write that in parentheses. Times negative 320.72. And remember, all of this is going to be divided by 2a. A equals 2, so it's going to be 2 times 2, which is going to be 4. So we can write that in already. 4. Okay, now let's simplify this further. Let's start by simplifying this up here. What is negative 4 times 2? That's going to be negative 8. And what's negative 8 times negative 320.72? Well, I encourage you to get your calculators out and solve that. And that's going to equal 2,565.76. So let's rewrite that. Negative 10 plus or minus the square root of 100 plus 2,565.76. All right, and now everything, of course, is going to be still divided by 4. So let's break this down further. Let's add 100 plus 2,565.76, and let's take the square root of that. So if we add 100 plus 2,565.76, we're going to get 2,665.76, all right? So we might as well just take the square root. I'm going to take the square root right now of 2,665.76, and I'm going to get 51.63. I'm just going to round it, 51.63, all right? So x equals negative 10 plus or minus 51.63. And all of this is going to be divided by 4. And now is when we come to a fork in the road. Here we have negative 10 plus or minus 51.63, which means we're going to have negative 10 plus 51.63 divided by 4, or negative 10 minus 51.63 divided by 4. Essentially what's happening is that this quadratic equation has two possible answers. It's sort of similar to if I go, hey, what is x squared if x squared equals 4? Well, this could be 2 squared, right? 2 squared equals 4. But this could also be negative 2 squared. Negative 2 squared also equals 4. And so there are two possible answers, 2 and negative 2, that get the same solution. So that's going to be the same concept with this quadratic equation. We've got two possible answers for x that would satisfy the equation. So now let's start with negative 10 plus 51.63. All right, so x equals negative 10 plus 51.63. Divide that by 4. That's going to be 41.63. So we're going to get 41.63. And we're going to divide that by 4. And we're going to get 10.4. So 10.4 right over here is one possible solution for x. If we were to plug in 10.4 into our equation right over here, we would get 0. All right? Now, let's find the other possible solution for x. So let's write x equals negative 10 minus 51.3. 51.63. Of course, that's going to be divided by 4. So what is negative 10 minus 51.63? That's going to be negative 61.63. And we're going to divide that by 4. We're going to get negative 15.4, just like that. So these two numbers, 10.4 and negative 15.4, are two possible solutions for x. If we were to plug this number in to x in our equation above, we would get 0. And that is how we solve this quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. Now, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, leave a comment down below. And as always, stay positive.